Welcome to Chit Chat with MC Charlene. My name is MC Charlene, aka the Energy Goddess. I am an MC hype queen based in Norway, Cameroonian born, African all the way. We're going to talk with Bisa Kdei. He's a very popular Ghanaian artist who sings mostly in his native language and very, very international. Everybody loves him. And yeah, we're just waiting for him to come.
Hey guys, listen, due to network problems, the visual was very blurry. So I just want you guys to listen to the interview and enjoy yourselves. Let's just make this a podcast. Thank you, and remember to subscribe.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bisa Kdei, a talented, fantastic, amazing hit maker from Ghana. And we're going to talk to you today. I really, really wanted to talk to you because, I just started this chit chat with MC Charlene. And as you know, I live in Norway, and it's all about promoting, getting to know new artists, and getting to know new music and introducing other people. Because as you know, in Europe, not many people are familiar with other African artists.
I know.
Yeah, so that's why I'm doing this. So how are you?
I'm okay. I've just been doing some interviews lately,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to deal with the situation over here in Ghana, with the media. I have something going on with the media in Ghana, so I'm trying to deal with it right now. And then also trying to promote my new song, featuring Sister Fia. So yeah, I'm good.
Okay, that's great. So let's just start with, who are you? What's your name? Let's talk about the name.
Okay, my real name is Ronald Kwekudei Apia. Where I come from, in Ghana, we have regions, right? And I come from the eastern part of Ghana, the eastern region, right? And there's a small town called Latte. That's where I come from.
Wow. So, and also I noticed that you do music and you sing in a different language. Is it what language is that?
Okay, so the language I sing is so can I say a nationwide language or a national language? It's Tree. That's what everybody knows, right? When it comes to Ghana, the whole of Ghana, the whole country speaks Tree, right? Yeah, so that's what I sing, and I try to sing it all the time. Sing with all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed that you don't do songs in English. Is it because you're trying to keep it to the in the culture?
Sometimes I sing in English. It's not all the time though, but I think I sound better with English. Sorry, I think I sound better with my native language more than English. So that's why I try to sing in Tree all the time.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Like even though I don't understand it, your music is so good that you just dance to the beat. So that's the good thing.
That's the good thing. I have slow songs and I have like up-tempo songs as well. And sometimes you have to give your fans varieties, and that's what I do,
Yeah, I think that's great. We love your music. We love Mansa. I remember when the song came out, everybody was on the dance floor.
True. Mansa is amazing.
So let's talk a little bit about before you became an artist. Did you always, as a kid, did you feel like you were going to be an artist?
I grew up listening to songs. I do high life, yeah, and I grew up listening to most of the high life legends because my dad used to play songs from the high life legends all the time because my dad loves high life, so that's where it started from. Yeah. So coming up, I always knew I was going to do something like this, and then it got to a point where I started going to the studio. Yeah, and I didn't even think about it that I was going to be in the studio until I was there, so it's always been a part of me. Yeah.
Anything else you were thinking of doing before you became a musician?
Anything else I was thinking of doing? So I studied architecture in school. I used to be an architect, right?
Wow.
Let me just say that I'm still an architect because sometimes I do some drafting, you know, at home. Yeah, but I used to. So if I wasn't doing
That's
music,
great.
I'll be an architect. Yes, but because the music has taken much of my time, like most of my time, has taken everything from me. Yeah, and it's pain. Even though it's pain, it's taken all that craft, and I'm unable to go on the board and draw some houses and all that. It's still okay. Yeah.
Okay, but it's good that you have other skills. I read that you're also a producer.
I
So
am a
do you
producer.
produce and write your own songs?
I write my own songs. Like all of my songs, I wrote them. But as for the production, there, well, eh, as for the production, most some of the songs I produced myself. Some of the songs too, I made other people produce it because sometimes it's good to taste the waters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's also good to, sometimes have somebody's touch on it, somebody's touch. It's always nice to
you
have
know,
a different touch, I guess.
yeah. So you don't sound the same. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. So, being a musician, what inspires you to keep on writing these good songs that you're still writing?
Well, me, it has to do with life, the things that I've been through. Sometimes I listen to people, like when you tell me your story. When you tell me your story right now and I'm in the studio, I'll use it to write a song, because I'm a storyteller, right? And then the things that I've been through too inspires me all the time to put something out there because I know that something that I say today might change somebody else's life tomorrow. You understand?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds amazing. It's always good to listen to songs that come from the soul, songs that you can relate to.
True.
So that's amazing. In Ghana, is there a unity when it comes to artists working together and collaborating together? Do you guys support one another?
Um, we do. Me, for instance, I've featured most of the artists in Ghana, and it's amazing. We try to help each other to push each other forward, and that's all that matters. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's good. As long as you work together. Have you thought about doing collaborations with other Cameroonians, Nigerians, and
I
artists from
actually have,
outside of?
I actually have, I have a collaboration. Like there's a collaboration. I have featured a couple of people, from all over Africa, and it's amazing. Yeah, I can't wait for them to release some of the songs that we did, so you guys can enjoy. So yeah, I'm I'm still
Yeah.
doing that though. I'm still doing that. Hopefully, my album. I'm trying to. I'm putting my album together. So hopefully this year it comes out. We're just praying that this thing goes away. So like I said, we all go back to our various works. So if the album comes out,
Yeah.
yeah, you see the artist that I put on the album.
Yeah. That was what
Yeah.
I was about to ask about. I was about to ask about your projects that you're working on. What projects? What can we look forward to?
Um, I've done a lot. Like I said before, I've done a lot, and I'm still doing a lot. Just for my fans, just for everybody that loves Bisa Kdei's music. So all I can say right now is be on the lookout for Bisa Kdei. Be on the lookout for Bisa Kdei's album. Be on the lookout for Bisa Kdei's awesomeness. Be on the lookout for
Of
high.
course.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to be awesome here. So, yeah, just be on the lookout for everything amazing from Bisa Kdei. Yeah.
And you have your new song out now with Sister Afia.
Yeah, with Sister Fia, Ufie Nipa. I know you don't understand. You don't
I
get the
don't
meaning of the
understand.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it talks about
Mhm.
friends. I don't know how to put it though, but it talks about people that you've been trying to help from the past, right? People that you help all the time, but then they
Mhm.
turn out to betray you in the end.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's a real life story.
Hmm. It is. It is.
Yeah. So you're a big artist, and I know that sometimes it's not that easy. Being a big artist, there's always rumors put out about you. There's always people. There will always be people that will try to bring you down.
Of course.
So, how do you handle the media, the rumors? How do you handle it?
Sometimes it's always good to ignore these things that people do because there are people, there's one thing I always say, you know, there are people out there
Mm-hmm.
that are always going to provoke you to say things that
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to say out of anger. So the best thing to do
Yeah.
is to ignore them, just leave them. But then
Yes.
at the same time, sometimes there are people that you need to tell them your mind because then they don't feel like you're 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 dull or you're timid. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean that's the best thing to do. Sometimes just ignore anything or everything that people try to um, say about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, talking about things that people say, what type of challenges have you faced in the industry since you started
Okay. So
being
when you
international?
get
And
the thing is that when you get famous, they can
mm-hmm.
anybody or everybody can say something about you, something about you that is not right, in the right like space. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's part of the work. It's part of the job. There are obstacles. There are like
Mm-hmm.
ups and downs, and you just got to stick with it and move
Yeah.
on. That's all that matters. You
Mm-hmm.
know, sometimes you have to
Yeah,
go
that's it. Because yeah.
a very tough skin for these kind of things. So when somebody say to you that,
Mm-hmm.
yo, you're not doing this or you're not doing that, or I think your music is trash or whatever that they say, you just take your mind off it and do you because in this world
Yeah.
you can't get everything 100%. That's what you need to know. You can't get everything 100%. There are people that are going to love you, and there are people that are going to hate you, and you need that energy. You need
Yeah.
that like energy in both how do you say both spaces. To be able to survive
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
through the industry. So it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes the haters do motivate you to push harder.
that's what I'm
The
saying.
yeah. The best
If
revenge is
if
your
you don't
success, right?
listen in life, if you don't have haters, it means you're not doing something right. You understand?
Exactly.
If you don't have haters,
You're right about that.
your
You're right
friends
about that.
telling you that, oh my God, you're good. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, you're perfect. It means you're not doing something right. Or your friends hate you. But if
Mm-hmm.
somebody tells you something that
Mm-hmm.
is bad about you, it means you're doing something right. Trust me, that's how life is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%, 100%. So talking about what people are talking, etc. I know you said that you were doing interviews with the media, and I also heard that there was a little bit of media drama because
It's true. It's so true.
yeah.
I had a problem with the media. Like, um, we still we're still trying to solve it, trash it out. Yeah,
Mhm.
but there's this
Mhm.
thing that somebody tweeted that. So one of my guys tweeted that
The media is fake.
yeah, that the media is fake. Yeah, but that wasn't
Mm-hmm.
in the right context. So like people came at me, they started throwing shots at me, but it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
I went on radio to explain
Yeah,
myself, but it's normal. It doesn't change the fact that some people in the media, like in your media, my media, some people in the media are fake. Are fake. That's why I said from the beginning, you're going to get people who are going to love you. You're
that's
going
the
to get
fact.
people
That's not lying. That's not
who
lying.
are going to hate you no matter what. You know, sometimes, let me tell you one
Mm-hmm.
thing about life. Sometimes somebody can just wake up in the morning and
Mm-hmm.
say, watch you on TV and say, nah, this girl, I hate her. Nah, I hate her. That's how life is. You know, sometimes people are going through a lot.
Yes.
People
I,
go through a lot of things, and because they go through a lot, they want people that they can move along with. So they try to take their pain out on other
mm-hmm.
people. You understand? That's how life is. So sometimes
That's
when you
true.
see these people, you pray for them. Just pray. Wish them well, or
Mm-hmm.
just talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to them. Sometimes too, it's always good to that when you see somebody that has a problem, you talk to them. Oh, my brother, my sister, do you want to talk? Do you need somebody to talk to? Do you need somebody to lean on? It's always good like that. I
Mm-hmm.
know people are complaining about my network,
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I
We
just
can hear you.
yeah, it's okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, I get that. Even me, I've been passing through the same thing. You say one thing and you're honest, and people come after you. It's just part of the job. It's just part
It's
of
just part of
being
the job.
an
So
entertainer.
just keep it real with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever that loves you,
Mm-hmm.
just appreciate them. Whoever that hates you,
Mm-hmm.
just pray for them. Yeah,
Exactly. That's the truth.
yeah.
So, as an artist, what would you say are the difficulties, to get to that level that you want to go to?
The
Would you say,
difficulties.
what are the challenges getting?
So I said it before. Like you get a lot of challenges. Like you face a lot of things. You face a lot of people with like a lot of problems. People say, people try. I mean, people can sit on radio, on TV, and speak their mind. They can say anything they want just because they have the platform. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to keep it real with yourself. You know, because when you buy into
Mm-hmm.
these kind of things, then it breaks you. You understand?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
you shouldn't let these kind of
Yeah.
things break you, because the moment it breaks you, you're not going to be the same. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So let's go a little bit further. You talked about the virus and how it ruined your Europe tour. You guys had to kind of, it didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
What other way has the lockdown affected you?
It's just to me as a musician, it's just affected me when it comes to shows, because if you ask Logic, he's gonna tell you. I was supposed to start my African tour it was actually on the 30th of March. So I was in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to finish my Europe tour and then come back to
Mm-hmm.
Africa and do my tour. But then because of the virus, some of the shows had to, cancel because they had to cancel it because, you know, there's a pandemic. As a musician, I've lost a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money, and with to all my fans that couldn't wait to see me, are sad. I know they are so sad, but we are just waiting for this thing to, slide, so we can all go
Mm-hmm.
back to that again. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's go a little bit more deep, a little bit more private, and ask, we all know
yeah.
you're a handsome guy now, and I'm sure the ladies who want to know if you're
Oh no, I'm
taken,
not that
married,
I'm
engaged.
ugly, but how we could do
No, You're not ugly. You're a handsome. You should take it from this girl. I'd say it as it is.
Okay. Does it mean that you like me? Do you like me?
Oh, you're so
Oh,
funny.
nice.
So tell us, are you single, married, or
Oh,
divorced?
I'm so single. Like I'm so straight single on the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Single and searching.
I'm not searching, but I'm single.
Okay then. Now, anyway, now the ladies know, so they can attack your DM.
Oh, they should come in their numbers. I'm also ready in my numbers.
Yeah, that's good. So people are saying that people somebody say you are lying.
I'm not lying. He lied. I'm not lying. There's the truth. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, okay. Guys, you guys should wait for your questions till later. I know the network is a little bit bad. I really wanted to see your face when I go to the game part because, but the
Oh,
network is a little bit blurry, so it's fine. But anyway, on this
uh,
chit chat, we have a little game that we play when we have artists on, just to
okay.
lighten the mood and loosen it. It doesn't have to be serious all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to ask you some fun questions, a little bit private, and then you answer any way you see fit, right?
Okay. Okay, cool.
Let's just get to know the private side of you a little bit.
No
So,
problem. I'm all ears.
okay. So, have you ever had to fight because of a woman?
Because of a woman, I mean, when it comes to a
Yeah.
woman, I have this thing that I always say. Um, it depends on the situation, though. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody disrespects my woman, I have to fight with the person. All right.
Yes.
But if it has to do with like um broken heart, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
maybe you have a woman and then you found out that they are dating somebody else. Then I'm not going to talk
Mm-hmm.
about it because it's your decision and it's something that you've made up your mind to do. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
fight you. I'm not going to fight over it because I didn't. You're not my daughter. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So I'm just going
If
to leave you be
yeah.
to do your thing. But then if somebody, when it comes to fighting, if somebody disrespects my woman, then you've disrespected me. Then I have to fight with you.
Correct.
That you get me there. Yeah.
That's a proper gentleman. We like it that way.
Yeah.
We like it that way. So, are you or were you a player?
Okay. I've never been a player, and I'll never be. The thing is
Mm-hmm.
that if I'm with one woman, I stick to her. I stick with her
Wow.
because I feel like what the see. Come
Somebody's
aside.
laughing. Somebody's laughing
Nah,
like the.
it's the artist.
It
No,
be
it's
like
the
say some person know you for that side though.
no, it's just come. Come and talk. Okay, so I've never we say man, stop it. I've never been a player. See, if I'm with one woman, I know this is the person that I love, so I'm never going to,
Mm-hmm.
hey, what?
Lodi say you are not a player. You only play football. Everybody's laughing.
No, it's because they're
Oh,
making
yeah,
me
talk
laugh.
now. Tell us the truth.
Nah, but it's the truth. It's just that my own people don't believe me.
Okay.
That's the problem. But I'm not
Okay.
like on a more serious note, I'm not a player. When it comes to dating, if I'm dating.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, I don't think
Mm-hmm.
there's a need for me to play, because if you don't love the person, why then, go in a relationship with them? That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's great. So, next question. Are you a romantic guy or more of a rough guy?
Okay, so with that, the thing is that I can't say because if I'm with somebody, they have to say. I can't say I'm a romantic guy, but I try my best. But if I'm with you and um, we're dating, I
Mm-hmm.
do whatever I can to make you happy. So you have to tell me that I'm a romantic or not.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But do you come with roses and make a
I,
nice meal for the woman, surprise her with some gifts?
I like roses and I like surprises.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's great. Doesn't sound like a typical African man though.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm half African in blood, like
Eh.
in my blood. Yeah.
Okay then. Well, that was the end of the fun questions. I would like you to tell us the advice you have for all these young upcoming artists and Ghanaian artists that who look up to you and would like to succeed in the music industry. What advice would you have for them?
I mean, like with this, all I can say is that stay focused, do your thing, do you. Don't let
Mhm.
nobody try to take your spirit down. Trust me, because there are
Yeah.
people like that like out there, that will always try
Mhm.
to bring you down no matter what. So whatever that you do in this your career, yeah, if you know that this is where you're heading to, if you're heading to Mecca, just keep walking. Keep
Yeah.
walking. Don't turn. Just keep walking straight, you know, and just don't watch anybody. Don't listen to anybody's comments. If people appreciate you, appreciate them back. If people don't appreciate you, pray for them or just ignore them. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's the best thing to
Yeah.
do in
Just
life because
mm,
I've tried as much as possible to like ignore people that insulted me from way back because I remember when I released my first song, people didn't know who I was. When the second one came, they knew who I was because then I started showing my face. And because people started
mhm.
seeing my face, they started insulting me, right? Which I didn't care. I decided to do me. I didn't give a fuck about
Yeah.
anybody. Sorry, excuse me for my language. I didn't give a fuck about anybody. I just did what I was supposed to do, and that has brought me this far. So if
Great.
you're a musician, whatever you do, whatever career that you have, and people try, like you start, people are going to try to talk about you. They're going to say a lot of things about you, but I'm telling you right now that don't mind anybody. Just do you. Keep
Yes.
working harder. Small, 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 small. One day you'll be surprised at where you're going to be at. Bless you.
Amen. That's fantastic. Thank you for that amazing advice. You're right, 100%. That's the same advice I give to people. Don't listen to others. Just focus on your dream and keep pushing.
True, true.
So the audience are going to get a chance to ask you some questions. Have you ever considered changing from high life to a different genre?
No, not at all.
I guess.
Listen, the thing about Bisa Kdei is that I'm open to all genres. Okay, I can do any kind of genre that I want. Don't forget I'm a
Hmm.
producer as well. So I listen to people and I listen to music. I've done rap, I've done raga, I've done like all the genres, right? Hip hop and all that. But then I stick to my roots because I think that's where we come from. So I don't want to change my genre. But that doesn't mean that I
Yeah.
can't do any other genre. All right. I
Okay.
can do
Mm-hmm.
any or every or any. Okay. Any genre that I want. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Logic said, we want to see Sister Efia.
This stuff, yeah. She doesn't want to come.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about them. Don't wait. It's all about you now, anyway. So what?
I just look at the comments.
Somebody said, "Have you ever felt like giving up on your career when you started?"
Okay, so when I started, when I wasn't famous, that was when I wasn't famous. You know, it got to a point where I was like, this thing won't help me, right? So I just focus on architecture and all that, and then the movie sound score and all that. But then I also got to the point where I was like, no, I love music so much, and I can. There's no way that I can quit, you know. So let me just keep doing me, and through that, it got me to this space, to this stage. Yeah.
Fantastic. Somebody said, "How many Cameroonian artists do you know by name?"
Cameroonian
I-
artist. My friend is
yeah, that you
Rhythms.
know by
Rhythms
name.
official.
Rhythms, yes, those are my people. They are very talented. Rhythms are
Yeah.
the best
Rhythms
band
official
in
is
Cameroon. One of the best.
my guy. That's my guy. You know, the producer
Yeah,
is my guy.
yeah. Phil B. I hear it's very, very expensive in Ghana compared to other
It's not. Who
African
said
countries.
that?
Is that
Who said
many
that?
people
It's
say
not
that
expensive.
it's ridiculous. People say it's so
Why is it?
expensive that you go to the shop and you know.
So my boys are saying that it's true. It's expensive in Ghana. Me, I don't see it. Maybe
You don't see because
maybe
you
it's
get
just
money
because
now, Charlie. You get money.
I don't get money. It's just because I don't go out. You understand?
Ah,
It's just because I like to
yeah.
cook at home. It's the best, you know, and I don't go out. And whenever I go out, it's either I have a show, I go out to play like to have a gig, or I travel outside the country. So I don't see this, but you know, they are saying that it's expensive sometimes. Trust me, in every country, it's like that. The reason is there are places that tourists go to, and that places are expensive, and there are places too that normal people live. You know, that places too is not that expensive. So I mean, it happens. It's everywhere.
Yeah, I heard that in the capital of Ghana, it's like really expensive. You buy food and my friend told me it was like half of the price of like food in Norway. I was like, what? How do
Oh
people
wow,
survive if that's so?
I don't think so. Anyway,
Oh, once again, thank you for taking the time out of your time to, you know,
anytime, anytime.
join me. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again when you come next time for the Europe tour.
Of course.